Welcome back to Dynamic Living, the Total You, with our episode Amplifying Gastronomics, a Chef at a Time, the Art, Economics, Health, and Nutrition in Culinary. So, babalikan ko po yung aking mga guests, no? Kanina we were discussing during the first half how they were able to get into this, no? So, it needs passion, yun yung sinasabi nila. So, ang sunod na tanong ko, I'd like to do a follow-up on what we discussed kanina. Siguro I'll ask Ziggy, no? Kasi ikaw yung medyo, sabihin na natin na mas siguro on the ladder among this group, medyo nasa, hindi, huwag mo sabihin. Oo, huwag mo sabihin hamtong, sabi nila eh. O, di ba?
I mean, mas matagal na ako
mas
sa
matagal ka ng konti.
industriya.
Hindi naman ibig sabihin na mas matanda ka. No? Ibig sabihin, you've been in the industry for quite some time. Did you see any changes or has there been an evolutionary change in culinary?
Totoo po yan. Nakita ko po yan. So, usually, yung nagsa-start talaga, even, sabihin na natin, since the start of the 19th century, mas matagal ang preparation. Mas heavy ang mga sauces. Di matagal magluto, ganyan. Through the years, ang evolution is nagiging from the matagal, bigger portions, nagiging smaller portions. Faster to cook, relying more on the healthier side, relying more on the mas freshness ng ingredients. The less is more. Diyan yung evolution na yan.
So, what you're trying to say, Chef Ziggy,
Yes.
heto ngayon, like now, in our present time, ngayon,
Yes.
nasa 2011 na
Yes,
tayo.
Doc G.
So, ang ano natin ngayon, ang trend natin is the less is more.
That's right.
The fresher, the
better.
ingredients, the better it is.
Tama po
The lighter the sauces, the healthier it is.
That's right.
So, yan yun, that's what you're trying to tell us.
That's right. Yan po ang evolution.
Okay. Pero would you also say then na hetong evolution na ito, is it good for us, good news for us, or sasabihin mo na, hindi kasi mas magiging expensive siya?
Not necessarily. Because honestly, as a start, just like all of us, we love to eat, talagang big portions talaga ako noon. But when I entered to culinary, doon ko nakita, mali pala yan. That's where I usually used to weigh talaga 280 pounds.
Ganon?
Tambok pa ako. Tambok kaayo. So, but again, in the profession, you have to work hard and you need stamina. Doon natalo, wala akong stamina. Doon ko nakita, proper chefs, they eat the right portions. They don't put too much yung mga sobra-sobra na sauces na napaka-heavy, na sobra-sobra sa mga sugars, ganyan. It has to be the right portion. So doon natuto ko to eat right, to prepare it right, and doon din sa mga piniprepare namin, yung hindi masyadong matagal niluluto. Bakit? Siyempre, pag matagal mo niluto, nauubos din naman yung sustansya ng food. And then sa sauce naman, napaka-heavy ng sauce. Yung pala, saksakan ng dami ng fat, cream, heavy creams. Yung pala, as simple as lemon juice na ipipiga mo lang, o lemonsito, kalamansi.
Pwede na pala.
Pwede palang i-highlight ang food. Hindi pa tinatakpan ang lasa at flavor ng pagkain, ng main ingredient.
So, yan yung gusto ko, na the one that you're saying now, no? Kasi syempre, parang ang nangyayari kasi ngayon sa atin parang the more, the merrier. The heavier it is, parang, oops, magaling yon, di ba?
Right.
So, doon naman po sa institution ninyo, ma'am, how do you highlight that? Considering na heto yung concept nila ni Chef Ziggy.
Okay. So, it is embedded in our program because the program is an 8-month culinary arts with holistic nutrition. So, the saying that it's a marriage of the two, culinary and nutrition, na while the food is delicious, it has to be nutritious. So, ang mangyari, students were taught, it's embedded in the program that students will be taught how to prepare food such that they will know na mag-apportion. So, while it is heavy, at the same time, when you eat it, it's enough, though it's in a small portion lang ng food.
What about economics here? Is it going to be more expensive or hindi naman? Like for example, yung mga ingredients, balikan ko si Chef Hazet Yung paano yun? Kasi nasa baking ikaw Si Chef Ziggy, he was talking about the sauces, about the freshness and everything. Sa baking, ganun din ba? Ina-apply nyo rin yan?
Ina-apply din po, oo, sa baking.
Okay, so hindi na yan totoo ngayon na yung mga pastries na pinipresent ninyo. Like I saw kanina sa B-rolls natin, ang gaganda, ang sasarap tingnan. Are these empty calories also? Or do you also make sure na with every pastry that you make, meron din itong nutritional value.
Opo, importante po talaga may nutritional value yung ano natin, yung pastries na ginagawa din natin. Like for example, dapat like ako inspired akong gumawa ng mga desserts or cakes na dapat ma-incorporate yung mga fruits. Kasi di ba fruits mismo may mga vitamins doon, maraming ganun. Ayan, and then for example, pagdating naman sa sugar, ayan, nalaman ko nga lang dito sa Bukidnon, may farm pala ng mga coconut sugar. So why don't use this local coconut sugar na pang-substitute dun sa ordinary granulated sugar para naman pwede yung mga diabetic na makakain. Ayan, kasi low in glycemic siya tapos hindi pa siya nag-convert into to sugar pag na-intake natin sa body. So yun yung mga lagi kong sinishare din sa mga students ko. Ganun, na talagang dapat marunong din silang mag-substitute ng mga ingredients.
Okay. So mahalaga ang substitution dito.
Yes, and then i-convert in.
But when you substitute, it does not mean na you are substituting something of a lesser value.
Opo, oo. So dapat ano pa rin, like for example yung quantity niya, so dapat ganun pa rin.
So I'm curious now, Hazet, kasi your mom, you said, bakes, di ba? Kaya ka natuto sa kanya. How would you now rate your products, the ones that you are having now, with your mother's products? Ano yung totoo, ha?
Lagot. And then, siguro advance lang ako siguro sa ano sa mga garnishing no, sa garnish ng or appearance ng mga cakes na gawa ko compared to my mom. Pero ang masasabi ko lang talaga iba yung quality din ng mga cakes na gawa ng mom ko.
Okay.
At saka doon ako lumaki ako sa ganung mga cakes niya. Kaya yun pa rin hinahanap-hanap ko talaga. And I'm sure yun din yung hinahanap ng mga naging customers niya before.
And you would want to integrate that with what you have.
Naman.
Okay, yun yung gusto mo malaman.
Maganda yun.
Yes,
Maganda
Rick.
yan.
Would you like to interact to that?
Yes
Kasi
rin po.
mukhang gusto mo rin yata pastries, correct me if
Yes,
I'm wrong?
pastries and baking.
So now that you are already a graduate, you're a chef already, and you have heard what Chef Hazet has shared, no? Ikaw naman, what are your plans regarding this also? Na ganun din ba yung sa'yo, more of presentation ka, more of nutritional value, or it will be a marriage between the two?
For me, I would try to have it more of a marriage. Ako kasi, I've been last summer with some kids. We are part of a taekwondo gym kasi, and then doon kasi summer full of kids, ang raming bata. So what I did was I would bake for them. I would bake chocolate chip cookies. I would bake corn muffins for the kids, and they would buy it, for example, 10 pesos for a cookie, ganyan. And then, na-shock ako kasi I did something na I didn't think I would do. I did a kalabasa pie for the kids, and I was shocked na they really loved it. I did not tell them na kalabasa yon because I know they won't buy it. I told them that it is a mystery pie.
Hindi ba yung pagsisinungaling? Yes,
It is a
yes,
mystery
Candice.
Siguro pagsisinungaling.
So, ikaw din, you are also into pastries then? Or would you like to be like Chef Ziggy who is in the hot kitchen?
I also want to be like Chef Ziggy who can do both. Diba, Chef?
Yes.
That's okay.
Ako rin po, I also wanna be in the hot kitchen rin kasi yung parang sa training ko, yung sa before pa ako nag-culinary, hot kitchen talaga, like nag-start lang po ako pritong itlog, pritong hotdog, isda.
Mabuti ka nga, marunong ka pang magprito. Marami dyan hindi marunong. Kahit naman lang maglaga ng itlog, mali pa.
Actually,
Yes.
I just would like also to add, because I have noticed that some of our students really are very creative, and at the same time, they are very resourceful. So one student of ours na nag-present siya, si Marco, he made a pasta. Then we thought all along na mahal yung mga sahog niya doon. Then it was, he told me na, Ma'am, hindi mo alam kung ano yung kinakain mo kasi pinapatis niya sa akin. Sabi ko, bakit ano bang meron dito? Sabi niya, that's my original preparation kasi yung ginamit ko dyan ay malunggay. So sabi ko, wow, malunggay, that's very, very
Healthy.
healthy, full of vitamins. So sabi ko, they really have this innovation. They can create. Now, we just provide them the fundamentals, but the rest would be
And
their,
that is what you
lang.
encourage in your institute.
Yes, Doc.
And
Yes
that is
po.
what you are espousing also, Chef.
That's true.
Ziggy.
We do not withhold yung creativity. But one thing we teach are the basics. Na but just knowing the basics, we can cook almost anything actually. And identifying the product. So, alam mo na yung basics sa cooking, alam mo na yung produkto, ay siguradong masarap yan. Hindi mo masusunog yan, hindi masusobra luto yan.
Okay,
So,
so
yeah.
let's answer a few questions, ha?
Okay.
So let's start with the first batch. I'd like to read from Pastry Girl. Hi,
Ayan.
Pastry Girl.
Chef and nurse.
Ay, good evening, Doc. I am a pastry girl. I am considering culinary arts as a course. What do you think must I be prepared for in order to be a good chef? Do I need to have a first-hand experience in cooking to be good? Thank you. Maybe Chef Ziggy would like to answer this.
Siyempre, yung answer niya, she loves it, she is inclined to it.
So, yun lang,
Talagang sigurado yan, sigurado yan. She
Okay.
can be successful.
Okay, so, yes.
Ma'am, I think po, have you seen the movie Julie and Julia?
Yeah.
Di ba Julia Child at first did not even know how to boil an egg? I think kung maski hindi ka marunong magluto, if you have the passion for it, then go ahead.
True.
Kasi ang mahalaga talaga niyan, yung gusto mo siya. Ha? Kailangan kasi, unless there is that willingness to learn and the love for what you're doing, actually in any field, ganun din eh.
Tama yan.